Crypto dreams.
What's up, crypto heads? Jao Fro here from Crypto Dreams, where anything is possible. This is the place to be to learn about NFTs. Welcome back. This is a great episode. We are going to be talking about one of my favorite projects on the WAXP blockchain, Train of the Century. There are huge things happening with this project. They are going to be launching a beta version of the game in just a few short days. They're also going to be having a station sale in just over a week. Both of these events are massive. They are going to launch this game out of the stratosphere. So great, so exciting. Please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. It helps my channel out greatly and it is so appreciated. All right, are you ready? Let's go. All about the beta. All about the beta. Beta is coming. So exciting. The release date is Friday, November 12th, 2021. This is amazing news. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time. I've been hodling my conductors, hodling my locomotives, hodling all of my Train of the Century NFTs, and beta is about to happen. A beta game release for a project generally sends the NFTs to the moon. If you are wanting to get involved in this project, I would do it ASAP, because very likely these NFTs will become very, very valuable. Another very important announcement is Station Week, and that is the 15th through the 20th. We're gonna go over this in some detail here soon, but let's focus on the beta. So day one mechanics. From day one of the beta, players will be able to manage a train and make rail runs. Build a train and name it. A train will consist of one conductor, one locomotive, and one rail car. So those are the NFTs you will need to make a rail run. Load commodities into rail cars, perform rail runs, and earn Tosium. Purchase fuel. So these four will be happening and live on day one. Additional gameplay mechanics will be introduced throughout the beta in accordance with testing and debugging goals. And if we look in this article that they also released, they talk a little more about those features. There's going to be additional rail cars, station owner dashboard, mock NPC encounters, mock golden runs, passenger car, and passenger NFT integration. Version 1. The first official version of the Train of the Century game is a huge leap in functionality and utility of the NFT collection. There will be many more articles on these gameplay mechanics. We'll get there, but for now, let's look at what's further down the track. So if we scroll down here, this is basically a roadmap. We can see here that beta release is the first thing that's going to be happening, and that's happening in just a few short days. After that will be the station sale, additional rail cars, station dashboard, mock NPC encounters, mock golden runs. Passenger packs will be coming. That's all in Q4 of this year. And then if we look here, Q1 of 2022, V1 release. Looks like mixed pack phase 1 sale will happen before the V1 release. So these packs are going to go on sale for anybody else who wants to get involved, because likely a lot of people will flood into this game once the beta goes live. That is generally what always happens. People start flooding in. It is still officially early for this game, but it's not going to be early once beta launches. multiple train runs, so you're going to be able to run multiple trains. Rail run manager, Century verse radio. So we're going to take a look at some more of this stuff. We're going to jump over back to this page. And if you look at this little map right here, this is kind of a mock-up of what the map for the game will look like. And if we scroll down here, this is another mock-up of what the railway system will look like on that map. And this takes place in the modern century. Train of the century, there will be different centuries where trains run in. So this is the modern, but there will be multiple maps, I'm assuming, and multiple networks depending on the century that your train is operating in. So let's look at some gameplay. The first time a player logs into the game, they'll be randomly placed at a starting station and prompted to build their first train. The station at which the player's train is idling will be highlighted on the map. The station in which a player is dropped into the first time will be randomly selected from a pool of stations that have at least one station connected at a distance less than 20, so players aren't stuck if they have a low distance locomotive. So it sounds like you'll get stopped at, a station, and then they'll give you a destination. The TOC user interface UI has been designed with gameplay immersion in mind. Players will interact with a series of modules or views overlaid atop the game map. Views are contextual and will only appear in appropriate situations. Gameplay views. The map view. The map view is the player's primary means of interacting with the game. The majority of gameplay occurs in this view. From the map, players can explore the active century, dispatch trains, and access station information. This view will feature a utility wheel that allows players to quickly access the market and their personal TOC NFT collection. An active railrun button will be included in a later version of the beta. So it looks like this is the market where you can purchase your fuel. Let's keep going here and scroll down. Rail run flow station. So this looks like a station card here. These are going to be extremely valuable, these stations. There will not be many of them. They're going to be hard to get. We will talk more about that here shortly. Click station view. Stations housing a player's idle trains will be highlighted on the map. Clicking on one of these stations will open a station information module. Here the player will be able to edit their train's configuration, dispatch additional trains, modify freights, and open the next stop view. Next stop view. The next stop view will show players which destinations are accessible from a particular station. If the selected train is capable of reaching a destination, the destination will have a next stop module detailing the station's distance, estimated fuel consumption, and estimated time required. If the station cannot reach a destination, the destination module will be grayed out. Here, players will also be able to see the top 5 preferred assets at each destination station. So this is going to be a very important piece to the game. You're going to be able to see what destinations you can get to. Also, as it says here, you're going to see what assets you're going to want to load on your train. That's going to give you the maximum payout. Estimated fuel consumption, and estimated time required. So this is going to be a very important piece of the game. Let's take a look at destination. This is also extremely important. The dispatch view. The dispatch view will allow players to assess the details of a rail run before committing to it. Information from the starting and destination stations will be displayed side by side, giving players the chance to consider the run's estimated fuel requirements, time to completion, and commodity payout rates. Clicking the dispatch button will initiate the rail run. A train may not be sent on another run until the active run is complete. Players must retain possession of all NFTs associated with a rail run until the run is complete. So this sounds like, say you were on a rail run and you sold one of your NFTs. That rail run would be null and void, and you would get no payout, as it says. Otherwise, they will not receive the Tosium payout projected at the beginning of the run. So very important. You wouldn't want to be selling your NFTs in the middle of a run. All right. Editing a train. Modifying a train setup is as easy as clicking on the Edit Train button from within a pop-up of a station that is housing a player's idle trains. So, as was stated earlier, you'll need a conductor, a locomotive, and a rail car. Let's go ahead and jump on Atomic Hub and just see what these are going at this point in time. So if we jump on Atomic Hub here, we're going to scroll down and find Train of the Century, which is right here, Century Train. We have to scroll down a little bit to find it. When beta launches, I expect it to be all the way up here at the top. That is what happens with these games. Colonize Mars, for example, they just launched their beta. This came from pretty far down and just mooned. I expect Train of the Century to do exactly the same thing. Let's go ahead and see what some of these NFTs are going for. So if you just wanted to get a common loco, you're looking at about $560 for one of those. If you want to get an uncommon, you're looking at about $15. If you go a little higher for an epic, you're looking at about $200. And these mythics are super rare, very expensive. Wish to God I had one of those. I'm just rolling on the epic. I didn't have the greatest luck on my pack openings, but still very happy with what I have. I'm in a great position. Let's go ahead and look at rail cars. Rail cars have gone up a lot over the last couple weeks. If you want to get a common, you'd be looking at about $9. An uncommon, looking at about $32. And then if you go all the way up to an epic, they get pretty spendy. 260-ish for a large covered hopper. Another very important aspect of the game is your commodities. You will need commodities. These will be loaded into your rail cars. So say, for example, you have some wood chips. You would need a rail car that you can load aggregate into. So if we jump over here to rail cars, click on small open top hopper, you would see that you can load aggregate into this rail car. And that is what you would put in there. So you would need the appropriate commodity. So yeah, if you're wanting to get started, you will need these three, and that will get you going in the game. Again, I would get those ASAP because prices are going to skyrocket. Departing station train information display. This is a huge part of this game, very important. Entering into the edit train view will change the departing station module into a display showing all of the configured train attributes. Any changes made will update the information displayed in station pop-up. Red numbers indicate that the new selection has inferior attributes to the previously configured NFT. Green numbers indicate superior attributes. So that's gonna tell you what you want to be using. You don't want to be throwing inferior attributes. You want to be throwing in the superior attributes. So this will be a very important tool in setting up your run. So you have the option here on this screen of who to pick to get your superior attributes. The loading dock. Clicking on the loading dock button will bring a player to the loading dock view. Here, players can load and unload commodities for the rail car they have equipped. The only commodity types that will appear are the ones that are compatible with the equipped rail car. The departing station window will help you keep track of the volume and weight of your loaded commodities. It will not be possible to overload a rail car. So again, looks like this window, you're gonna select what you want to be loaded up, just like you'll select your conductor for your locomotive. Very cool. This all looks really streamlined. I love just how it all looks and the flow. I'm super excited to just see how everything works this coming Friday. So excited. And finally, beta specific mechanics. There are a couple items of note in the beta that will not be present in V1. 1. Before the NPC encounters are implemented, a conductor's luck perk will give a chance of earning bonus Tosium on a rail run. For example, Big Break Osipov has a luck boost of 13%. Let's say he's running some commodities that would normally pay out 100 Tosium. Osipov has a 13% chance of receiving 113 Tosium. So it sounds like this is going to be beta only, and that luck is going to bring you extra Tosium. So you'll be wanting to make those runs. Very important. Number 2, mock golden runs will be implemented later in the beta, but will not be the combination of assets that will be in the official V1 release. This means the clues in the tails from the rails will not pertain to the mock golden runs in the beta. This is a way to test out the functionality before the official introduction. So again, they're testing out the functionality, and that's what a beta is for. It's there to work out a lot of the bugs and get it running smoothly for alpha. So these are specific only to beta. Station week. Let's take a look at the details. This is going to be November 15th through November 20th. There's going to be 9 auctions, 10 Tosium sales available throughout the week, 5 Railroader raffles, 1 True to the Chew raffle on Saturday, and then 100 station public sale on Saturday after the whitelist. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of these and see what they are about. Auctions. Monday through Friday, there's going to be 6 station packs, 3 station NFTs. The auctions will be public, meaning anyone is able to place a bid. Monday and Tuesday's auction will be for station packs, while Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will be for the actual station NFT. Station packs will contain 1 pre-minted modern century station NFT. So these here are packs. These are going to be the actual minted NFT rarity. So Wednesday, there will be auctions for an epic station. Thursday for a legendary station. Friday for a mythic station. Starting bid for these is $250. So you can go in and place a bid. Starting for epic 500, legendary 750, mythic 1000. all of these auctions are probably going to get pretty high. This one right here is going to probably get crazy. So if you want to participate in these, anybody can. This will be public, meaning anyone is able to place a bid. So anybody can get involved in this. Tosium sales. Tosium sales, 10 station tickets. Station packs will be available for sale from Monday, November 15th through Thursday, November 18th. Anyone is able to purchase a station pack during this time period for 200,000 Tosium each. That's a lot of Tosium. That's a lot of money. So if you got the cash, you can grab those. Acquiring a station pack through a Tosium purchase will not remove your wallet from the Railroader raffles or the True to the Chew raffle. I believe that also applies up here. It will not, the auctions will not remove your wallet from the Railroader raffles or the True to the Chew raffle. So you have the potential to grab more than one station if you have the funds. Railroader raffles. Railroader raffles, 50 station tickets. These raffles will be held daily, Monday through Friday, and are an attempt to fairly reward those who have acquired and held onto various Train of the Century assets. So if you are in any of these top categories, you have the potential to earn a raffle ticket. Monday through Thursday raffles will be weighted, meaning they will take the NFT rarity into consideration. So these are the NFT points for the rarity. If you got a mythic, you are doing incredible. I personally only have epics, rares, uncommon, and commons. I do not have a legendary or a mythic, unfortunately. Railroader snapshots will be daily at 10 a.m. And these raffles will be live streamed on the Train of the Century Twitch channel every day at 12 p.m. So something important to note here, acquiring a station ticket through a Railroader raffle will remove your wallet from all other raffles, as well as the True to the Chew raffle. So that'll be your win right there with that. So this is the one I am most excited about, the True to the Chew raffle, 223 station tickets. I have checked and I am on the whitelist for this, so I have the potential to win a raffle ticket. I had horrible luck on every single pack opening I had for this game. I had to purchase the majority of my valuable higher rarity NFTs on the open market. I just kept my eyes out and bought them, sniped them when I seen them low. So I'm hoping Lady Luck will shine on me for this raffle and I will get lucky and get one. I believe I have about a 50-50 chance, which that's decent odds. That's a coin flip. I hope that I get one. I do. And there's only a pool of 405 wallet addresses. And just to be clear here, this is closed. You can no longer get into the True to the Chew raffle whitelist. This closed a couple weeks ago, so keep that in mind. And the final True to the Chew raffle will take place 9 a.m. Eastern, the morning of the whitelist sale. So this is the layout with days and times of all the raffles and all of the auctions. I will be leaving a link to this in the description below, so you can click on it, because there's a lot of times here. There's a lot of things happening. If you want to get in on any of these, you'll want to take a look at this schedule. Some very important things to note about the Saturday. This is the big sale day. The True to the True raffle will occur at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So 223 wallets out of the remaining pool will receive an NTT station ticket from the whitelist sale. So if you are on this list, this is when myself and others will have a chance to win a ticket. Then on whitelist sale part 1, we will be able to grab ourselves a station, as well as people from the Tosium sale, Railroader raffle as well. So all 3 of those will be able to participate in whitelist sale part 1. Then there's whitelist sale part 2, and this is very important. Whitelist will be expanded at 11:30 to include the wallets on the True to the True list that were not selected during the 9 a.m. raffle. So anybody that didn't get a raffle ticket, myself included if I do not get one, anyone that doesn't get it will have an opportunity if there are packs left. There may not be any whitelist station packs left at this time. This decision was made by considering the possibility of dead wallets and to give an additional chance to people on the initial True to the True list. So there's a possibility that if you didn't get a raffle ticket, you could still participate in the whitelist sale part 2 and get yourself a station. And if there are some left over, that is when it will go public. And anybody, so if you're watching this and you're not eligible for a lot of these raffles, you could still possibly have the opportunity to grab one of these. These are going to go so fast though. 100 will go in a split second. Half a second, they're going to be gone. So better be quick if you want to grab those. So that's everything about the station sale. Super exciting. These are going to be extremely valuable. Well, that's it. That's a wrap. That's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. It is so appreciated. If you have a question or a comment, please leave it below and I will answer you back. As always, I have left links in the description below in case you want to dive a little deeper. If you like the content on this channel, please subscribe, like, and hit that notification button. It would be so appreciated. Until next time, I wish you health and wealth. Peace.